Hi everyone! Today we are going to talk about...
Hi!
Yes?
I can open the door.
Hi everyone! Today we are going to talk about a possible Viseart palette dupe and its little sister. Yeah, I was at Burlington Coat Factory and I was walking through the makeup aisle, as I do at every single store, and I came across these and they looked beautiful, and this particular one instantly reminded me of the Viseart Nudes 1 palette. So I decided to pick it up and give it a try, and we're going to do that together. Both of these are by Beauty Treats. This one is called the Luxe Eyeshadow Palette, Luxe Eye Palette, and the little sister is called the Perfect Matte Eyeshadow. These are like a whole bunch of springy colors, and these look like nudes just like the Viseart one. So let's swatch these row by row.
First row, second row, and the third and the final row.
Yeah, just like the Viseart palette, they have the 12 shades, a dark brown, black, and sort of a gray, and a cool brown. So, you know, let's just jump directly into a look. I have already primed my lids with the Urban Decay Shadow Primer. I'm gonna set that with the lightest shade. They seem a little powdery, but, you know, not bad. I mean, I'm not seeing any fallout. They're just powdery. Then I'm going to go with this lighter orangey shade. It's kind of getting picked up as almost like light yellow. It looks more orangey over here. And just go above my crease. Okay, let's go with the brighter orangey shade and go over the same area just a little bit lower. Now, Viseart palettes, it seems all the beauty gurus, the ones who can afford an $80 palette, rave about it, and they are like seriously impressed by that. Of course, I'm not very keen on spending $80 on a single palette. I don't know how the color payoff on the real Viseart shadow is. This doesn't look that impressive, honestly, especially with the dark shade. Let me go in with a smaller brush and see if that makes a difference. Okay. Yeah, that makes a difference. Okay. And I think I'm gonna go with the cool gray just because it's a color that I don't really have in any of the other palettes. And I'm gonna go in the very, very outer V. So that seemed to have just slightly deepened the brown one that I applied earlier. I was expecting the brown to go on like more brown, but it's not. So I'm not honestly that impressed, sadly. I was hoping to be. You know, if we can find dupes for our budget beauties, why not, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna go back with this warm brown and see if I can get it to show up more vividly. You know what, let's swatch the cool brown under the lower lash line. So that way we get to try as many colors as possible. Is it even showing up? I cannot tell, to be honest. Yeah, honestly, I can't tell if it's showing up or not. Let's zoom out. Yeah, so this is the look. I'm not honestly that impressed. Why don't we take this bright white and try going just under our eyebrows, like literally just under. I have hooded eyes, so I usually avoid drawing any more attention to the hood, you can say, but if I stay really close to my eyebrows, that works. Right, and just pop that in here. The white is pretty pigmented. I wonder if I would have kind of covered my entire lid in this white first.
Now that was a total waste of time, wasn't it?
Yeah, sadly, I'm not seeing the color payoff that I was hoping for. I'm trying to go back in with this kind of orangey shade and pack it on the inner part of the lid, you know, sort of overlay. Yeah.
I really wanted it to work.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop here with this one. I'm not terribly impressed. Let's move on to the little sister now. I'm gonna just use my e.l.f. makeup removing wipes and wipe this look. I mean, it shows up on the... So if you're light skin, I think this might work. All right, let's go back in with the Urban Decay primer. I really like this stuff. So now this one comes in these mauve purpley brown shades. This one also has kind of a giant white. It's showing up as white. It might be super pale pink. It's gonna show up as white on me. This has 7 of these tiny shades and then these 4 kind of large shades. I'm assuming that these would be kind of your base colors and then you add in these. I don't know, let's just swatch them. I'm going to swatch the tiny pans first. And then the 4 of the large pans. The white is super soft. So is this kind of peachy one. Did the purple not show up? Yeah, it doesn't seem to have shown up. Let's like reapply a little bit more of that. Yeah. So here are the swatches from this palette, and let's start with the look. Again, I'm gonna set my eye with this white shadow. Yeah, the thing is these don't come with a mirror, and you know, at like this price point, I don't know if I should expect one from them or not. I feel guilty expecting one from them. It's kicking off quite a bit of powder. The light pink shade. You know, I used to feel, and I still do, feel so jealous of the white skin. Like if you have white skin, not really jealous, but I wish I had it too. Just because I feel like that's such a white canvas that all of the colors show up. They would have shown up so nicely on me. That's what I think. Okay, let me go back in with this peach shade. Ooh, these look very nice. Like these look way better than the other palette. It's more of a pinky peach, I would say. Does any of you own the Beauties That Brunch palette or whatever from Lorac? I can't even say it looks pretty. It's so pastel that to me it almost looks, it just lacks pigmentation. Like I feel like they're trying to save money by adding just white mica, cornstarch or whatever to the palette. Now let's try using this darkish purple. Yeah, it does kick off a bit of powder. Not bad I would say. And I'm gonna kind of keep it here. It does look mauve, but more on the kind of cooler pink side. Brown skin problems, y'all. Brown skin problem. This might be the Beauties Who Brunch palette for dark skin. I feel silly even saying that. I'm going with this kind of light pink shade. I know you're supposed to tap off the excess. I kind of press it on the lid usually, because I feel like I usually need that for the pigments to show up. Can you guys even tell a difference? Oh, I forgot to scoot you guys in. Let me do some packing in the pink shade. It's okay, but they are kind of coming off as pastel-y on me, which I mean, you know, I don't mind it, but so I'm going back in with the darker purple with a narrower brush and get that to kind of become more apparent. Maybe just a little. Then let's go with this reddish brown under the lower lash line. Then I'm going to use an eyebrow angled brush and go in this gray or black or whatever that is and use that as a liner. Ooh, this is nice. Can you guys see that? That's a pretty pigmented shadow.
I much prefer to line my eyes this way than using the traditional liners because it gives a nice soft look for a day-to-day look.
I think I should go back in with my dark brown with this brush. Not bad, right? That's springy pink, right? So in conclusion, I think this one is actually a better purchase. Even though it was cheaper, and this one looks so much like the Viseart Nudes 1 palette. It doesn't swatch bad. If you're light skin tone, this will work for you. And if you're dark skin toned, it's kind of limiting, I think. That's my opinion. But it's, again, it was $4, so it's not that much of a money. If you want to buy it and try it, it's not bad. This one is, I think, more versatile. Like you could get a pink look, a mauve look, a brown look, a kind of orangey, peachy look, and a smoky eye out of this one. I really like the gray shade they have in here, but I'm kind of debating if I need to keep this just for, you know, one shade. Beauty Treats has been an affordable brand. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this if it's available in the Burlington Coat Factory near you. You know, $3. So this is a don't. This is not a dupe, but it's definitely a do. Thanks again for watching.